That's right, the mic that's standing up next to the harp. The mic, right?
Yeah, the one next to the stool. The one next to the stool, the little low down one.
Just waiting for Alina now.
Okay. Dramatic, wasn't it, Nick? Don't like it, just tell me.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome along to the cockpit, welcome along to Jazzing Around regulars, and also welcome along to anybody who hasn't been here before. Rather than just let her stand there, I'll say hi, Alina. This is Alina Bzhezhinska. And,
Good evening.
And genuinely, thank you very much for all of you for coming down tonight and for contributing by buying tickets and for donating. And the show's being streamed live, actually, across the world. We'll say more about that in a moment. So if you're at home watching, please do donate. Just a little bit of background, and then Alina can talk. I think it was only about, well, just under 2 weeks ago, just a few days after the beginning of the atrocities in Ukraine, Alina emailed me at sort of, I don't know, midnight or something, and said, is there any way we could do a concert at the cockpit? I immediately emailed Dave and the good people here, and within 12 hours they'd organised this, and just 10 days later, the lineup is quite fantastic. You're in for a real treat. So obviously we're here for a very sad, tragic reason, but we're also here to raise money for humanitarian charities for supporting the millions of people who are affected by what's happening in Ukraine. So you're in for a treat musically, and let me hand you over to Alina to say a little bit more.
Thank you, everyone, for coming tonight, not just to this beautiful place, but everywhere in the world where you are right now, supporting Ukraine. Thank you for being there for people of Ukraine and for our country. A very tough time, very difficult time, but tonight we're going to celebrate life. We're going to celebrate peace, and I would like to invite everyone to donate as well. When you have a chance, there is a button on the theatre website where you can donate as well. I'll quickly say something in Ukrainian because I believe that there are some Ukrainians watching us as well. Добрий вечір, дорогі українці. Ми вас любимо, ми сьогодні будемо грати для вас. І я надіюся, що мир дуже скоро прийде і ми виграємо. Дякую.
And if I could just say, if everybody could put your phones onto silent, so that we kind of don't interrupt the music, that would be great. And first of all, if you can, we'd like you to stand up as GéNIA plays the Ukrainian national anthem.
Героям слава!
Just a little something about GéNIA, who just played for us there. She's a concert pianist and composer and founder of Piano Yoga, and she was born in Kharkiv in Ukraine. And all of her music is available on Spotify, etc. And she's currently organising lots of concerts in support of Kharkiv and Ukraine. And her next concert is at the Steinway Hall in London this Wednesday, the 16th of March. And she also runs a campaign on GoFundMe, on her GoFundMe platform, which is GéNIAmusic.com.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And I would like to also thank our beautiful singers who literally 5 minutes before the show arrived here to give us this nice boost of energy and patriotism. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'd like to invite the bands to join us. It's a very privileged moment for me because I'm sharing the stage with such amazing musicians who contribute their time, their life, and today they put everything aside and they're just here to support Ukraine. I'd like to introduce the band. We have Kofi on saxophone, Shabaka Hutchings, and everything he chooses clarinet today. Niki at the bass. Adam Teixeira, drums. Joe Khan, percussion. Thank you guys for being here and playing this concert for Ukraine. We're going to start with a beautiful tune by Alice Coltrane, Blue Night. tune by another fantastic harpist, Dorothy Ashby, and it's called Soul Vibrations. Single just came out last week. I was waiting for my album this year for 2 years of pandemic, and I could never imagine that instead of just being so happy and celebrating this wonderful band and wonderful vibe of music and going on tour, I actually had to almost put my armor on and use my harp, my music as my weapon to support my people. Actually, the concert tonight was kind of my mom's idea, because when Russians invaded Ukraine, I called Mom and I said, Mom, I want to come home. And she said, no, your place where you are now, and use your harp as your weapon, and just tell people about us. Tell what we do. We're not going to leave. We're going to fight. And my mom is 75. We just lost our dad recently. My dad was a really hero of the Ukrainian army, one of the first officers who started the Ukrainian army, and he was always just amazing. And I understand why my family stayed there. While my brother, who's an architect, joined the army. He left today. My sister is volunteering. My nephew, who is an art student, he is making Molotov cocktails, bombs, to welcome Russians if they come to leave, with his mates from art school. So everyone is doing their task, and just happened, and my task is just do music. Thank you again for being here. Дякую, українці, за все, що зробили. The next tune we're going to play is from our previous album, Inspiration, and this is a tragic story of a tribe called Niki, a tribe that used to live between Ukrainian and Polish mountains. After the Second World War, these people were pushed from their land, from their houses, could never return. When I wrote this song based on these beautiful melodies of Lankis, I never could imagine that the history will repeat again. And yeah, that's what we're facing now. Refugees all over Europe now, not just Ukrainians, from all over the world. And we need to remember that there's not just Ukrainians who suffer. There are many, many other people who suffer in this world, and we're doing our task. Let's doing it. But thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. We have a really amazing lineup tonight, and it's very special for me that not only wonderful musicians are playing tonight, but also their very close friends and people who always supported, not just me personally, but supported different causes. And it's just nice to be among friends, the family. So I would like to invite Vimala Rowe to join us for Afro Living.
Lovers dance face to face with undulating grace. They gently sway and slip away to some secluded place. Motherland, my soul is gone. I hear a hand stroking the ground. Shades of moonlight. Oh,
Let's hear it for the HipHarpCollective. Michele Montoli on electric bass, Adam Texera on drums, Joel Flying percussion, Alina Bzhezhinska on the harp, Tony Kofi on the saxophone, and yes, here celebrating democracy through a very democratic music, celebrating peace, enjoying the music, and as well as supporting the humanitarian charities that are supporting Ukraine. Let's also support Alina, because as she said, for 2 years she's been waiting to put her record out, and it came out a couple of weeks ago, and it's out now. You heard her play Soul Vibrations, so I think you should all go and buy that as well as making a donation. And you know what? It's amazing that we've managed to put together, or Alina's managed to put together this lineup in just a couple of weeks, because you're really seeing some of the most wonderful musicians on the scene. We're going to hear from Tony again now. We had Shabaka earlier on, of course, and we've got Tony Kofi now, joined by a wonderful bass player. Please welcome Neil Charles.
I'm going to speak without a microphone. This is an original composition entitled Sankofa, and in my mother tongue it means go back and fetch it, but yeah, seriously, it means go back and fetch it, and for this part of the show, I'm using it to say, well, if you don't do something right, you've got to go back and fetch it, and what we've learned from history, what have we learned from history, what have we learned from the Second World War, and now we have a pending third, hope, God forbid, but, so this song is entitled Sankofa.
Tony Kofi, and an original tune, Frank Kofi, and Neil Charles on bass. And just to say, if you're liking if it's your first time here at this wonderful venue, hearing music, we are here on the last Monday of every month for an event called Jazzing Around, where we put on 3 bands every month. And who's a regular Jazzing Around person? They will vouch for the fact that it's the best value and the best quality jazz gig in town. Right, we've got more good music coming up. Yes, Alina.
Isn't it amazing to have all these people playing together and giving their talent, their time and their love? Let's put our hands together for Ukraine and for peace. Thank you. Дякую, Україна. Дякую вам. Ми з вами. I just wanted to remind that there is a donation button on the theatre's website where you can donate directly to the theatre, and then we collect all the money from the tickets and your donation. We'll calculate, and I think it's going to be an amazing number to support Ukraine. And then there's another private initiative that I started as soon as I heard about the atrocities and how many children are injured or dead, how many mothers are suffering, and how many fathers might not see their families anymore. And I wanted to support musicians directly in Ukraine, because I know many of musicians who are still in Ukraine, and they going on open plan, kind of open places, and I could hear sirens behind them playing live. And this is the most moving, the most amazing thing we could ever experience, being artists, being close to our people and reflect on what is happening. So in this private donation, I also want to support people I know personally. I know how much they need our help, and if you want to donate to them, please go to my website. It's HipHarpCollective /Ukraine donate, and you can donate to them. And I want to take this opportunity to say a massive thank you to everyone in Ukraine who was not a soldier before. They were artists, doctors, musicians, mothers, fathers, grandmothers, granddads, and they're all taking weapons now to defend the country. Thank you so much. We will win. Thank you.
Thank you, Alina. Okay, so the music continues now. Please welcome back to the stage Adam Texera on drums, Michele Montoli on the bass, Joel Prime on percussion, and two more very special guests on piano. Please welcome Alex Webb and, straight out of Hackney, one of the elders of the scene, still looking as young as ever though. Please welcome Mr. Watkiss.
You know what to do. It's too many. Brother, it's far too many of you die. No, we've got to find our way to bring some love and understanding today. Father, 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 we won't need to escalate. War is not the answer. All in love can conquer hate. You know that. Find our way to bring love and understanding here today. Pick lines, pick sides, don't punish me. Simply cause we wear our hair in locks. Oh, you know we've got to find our way to bring love and understanding here today. Picket signs, don't punish me with brutality. Talk to me so you can see what's going on, what's going on, what's going on, what's going on. What's going on? I tell you, what's going on around the world? This baby don't want to end the war. This baby don't want to end the war. Stop, 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 stop,
Yes, Cleveland Watkiss, Tony Kofi, and Alex HipHarpCollective. Unbelievable to think that record is 50 years old, 51 years old, but stick the album on and see what's changed. Thank you very much. That is it for the first half, but I reckon you've had your money's worth already, so I know you all bought tickets, but why don't you, in the break, donate some more money? Get on the app, get on the website, donate some more money, because we've got some more great music for you coming up in the second half of this concert for Ukraine. We'll see you back here in 20 minutes' time.
No, I'm going to stay here. Yeah. You know what I'd love to do? Do some interviews, but I don't want to mess with my screen moving. Because once you lose it, you've lost it. Huh? No, of course, of course. Have you got everything you need, yeah? Yet? You got some good pictures, yeah?
To be honest, it was quite boring because from the upstairs, they didn't really want me to walk around too much.
No, I know.
A bit like,
Yeah. No, I understand.
when you go to big venues, it gets, lousy. I normally I don't want to. It's fine.
Yeah. No, it's all right.
I've taken few songs down to Florida. The Harrop, she's a very good friend of mine. We've known each other for 20 years.
All right, then. You don't look that old enough.
Huh?
You don't look that old enough.
I don't, but Oksana, я тут заходить. Я иду сюда тебе почитаю. It's my other friend,
All right, then.
I'm close.
So you got two friends at least.
Two friends. I'm coming. Я иду вниз, я приду в тебе. Я схожу вниз. Я иду вниз, почитай. Я иду вниз.
Well, it can be. Well, obviously, internally, you know, you're in your own perception, but externally, you're just gonna love it, enjoy it, live. I know, that's why I'm pushing you. That's why I'm pushing you. Still, no, not in the pandemic. I had a whole change. She's doing great. Juliet did great, almost signed, like they took it, I don't know, probably. Like, she's doing great, had lots of support online from distributors, which has been great. Through that, lots of kind of people coming through, interested, she's doing what she loves. It's kind of, we found the perfect person, and the whole transition was pretty, yeah, we found the perfect person. Nothing really changed for her, which is great, you know. And I had the whole transition, doing lots more improvised singing with other singers, and I got some classes from PRS Sound of Music, and I made like a solo theater performance installation. Probably here, but I'm quite quick. So kind of like projections, and improvised voice and samples, and some environmental recordings. Yeah, which I'm really excited about. Just going down the route, still working with Rambo. I want to work with him more, but he's busy. But I'm going down to Volkswagen, trying to do something, and we're collaborating on a couple of things. Yeah. And we're doing like a whole info festival in October, and it's part of that.
Good evening to all of you who are watching. My name is Wendell Daniel and welcome to Street Mic. And today we are coming to you live and direct from the Cockpit Theatre in Edgware Road for a benefit concert for Ukraine with many jazz musicians who will be playing today. So we're currently on a break and it should be starting back in about 10 minutes time, and we will get some more beautiful music. But please remember, if you like what you're seeing, give me the thumbs up, make your comments down below, share and follow. We are currently live streaming on YouTube on Street Mic live stream. We are also live streaming around the world on Vimeo. We are also on Facebook at Street Mic Podcast, which is my regular channel, and also we're on Street Mic live stream on Facebook. So we're currently multicasting on YouTube, Facebook twice, and Vimeo. So this is a benefit concert for Ukraine, and when I was asked to do this, I was asked by a young lady, and as soon as she asked me, so if she's now standing next to me, but you can't see her, come next to me, young lady. No. Don't be scared. What is your name? People can't see you because it's dark.
Second name.
You're who?
First or second name?
A name.
Natalia.
So, Natalia, tell me more.
Natalia is really busy.
Oh, sorry.
She needs to
Tell
go
me
downstairs.
more.
Actually, they allow me to take photos from downstairs.
Tell me more about why
Next time.
it was important for you to make sure this event was live streamed tonight.
First
That's
of
an easy
all-
question.
What was the question? Sorry.
Why was it important for you to make sure this event was live streamed?
First of all, because we are supporting Ukraine, so this event is actually it's been organized to get some to make people supporting Ukraine to donate money to help people who are in need at the moment in Ukraine. And well, there are many Ukrainians in this room, so I think they all feel, really like how can I say, really supported by all the people who came to listen to Ukrainian music as well as classic jazz music. So yeah, okay. And now
No,
you have
I'm
to
not
let me
letting you go. I'm
No, I
not
need
letting
to-
you go.
seriously,
Oh, you
I
want
need
some
to
more
take the
photographs?
car, and I need to go down.
See, I was going to ask you some questions.
Ask me questions next time.
So you're so used to me as a journalist answering questions. So the young lady, she is a photographer and she is currently taking photographs, but I'm actually up on the first floor looking down, as you can see from the camera. And for me, Street Mike, doing an event like this, I jumped to the opportunity when I was asked to do so because it's so different from what I'm actually used to doing. And, just before I came here, I was down Speaker's Corner, catching all the regular people down there, the Hatum Tash, the usual rabble-rousers. And, those who know me will know that I'm also doing a lot of political stuff. Tomorrow at 1 o'clock, I will be at the Westminster Abbey, and that's the Commonwealth celebrations for 2022. And when I was there 2 years ago, it was the last time that Harry and Meghan made a public appearance, but the Queen will not be at the Commonwealth celebrations tomorrow. Charles will be there. And that's the kind of stuff I'm actually used to doing. So to be asked to do something like this, it was a pleasure. And I must admit, I'm really enjoying it.
Excuse me, who asked you to do it?
You did. And thank you very much for asking me.
I'll see you again.
All right, then you're going downstairs. All right, then you're running away.
No, they just want me to do something.
Yeah. Go and do your thing, man. So that's the young lady who asked me, I met her a couple of weeks ago at a protest in front of number 10 Downing Street. It was the Ukraine protest just after it was commenced. And she asked me, would I be happy to do this live stream? And I jumped to the occasion. But like I was saying, I'm up here on the first floor looking down at what is going on. And the tickets today, I believe they were £15 each. And they have all been sold out. And there's approximately 200 people who are in this beautiful, beautiful theatre today. And what I've been told is this theatre is associated with Westminster University, but it's independent from the university. And I came here on Friday myself for the first time just to do a few sound checks, to do a few Wi-Fi checks and some upload tests for live stream to make sure that when I'm doing this today, everything is perfect. And I hope you can see and hear that this live stream has been uninterrupted so far, and I've been so pleased with that. But I can see those 200 people now making their way back into this beautiful theatre, and Alina and all of those great people, they are going to be recommencing the music, and this is scheduled to last roughly till about 10:30, and I do hope the stream holds up. I'm confident it will, and you know, it's going to be a great day, and we hope thousands and thousands of people, thousands and thousands of pounds are actually raised on behalf of the people of Ukraine. And earlier on today, I was actually down at Speaker's Corner, and I had the opportunity to engage with many of the contributors down there. And there's a special contributor I want to mention. His name is Pavlo, and he is from Ukraine himself. And he gave a discussion about what it's like for him and his family to be in Ukraine whilst the country is under attack. And for me, as a objective journalist, sometimes I ask questions, and I am actually motivated myself to go to Ukraine as a journalist, because I've done that before. I went to Sudan when there was an uprising. I went to Khartoum where thousands and thousands of people were being killed by the military people down there, the Janjaweed, outside of the military base in Khartoum. I went there and I made a documentary film, and for me, it was one of the most amazing experiences I've ever went through in my life. And when I went there, I felt I had to be there because I had to capture history in the making, and I was actually able to do so successfully. And I am tempted to go to Ukraine to capture on film and to engage with people, to record what they are currently going through. And I appreciate there could be issues, there's language barrier issues, and there's all kind of other things, and I could be under threat myself. So I'm currently considering those possibilities. But in the meantime, I'm just letting you know we will be starting back in a few more moments. But don't forget, if you like Street Mic, give me the thumbs up, make your comments down below, share and follow. And what you must also do, please switch on your notification bell so that every time Street Mic goes live, you will be informed. So switch on that bell on YouTube and Facebook so that every time we go live, you will be informed. And if you want to see the other channels, I'm on Street Mic live stream on YouTube. I believe they're starting up, so I'm now going to stop talking.
This special evening, this concert for Ukraine, put together by the Kofi and Alina. And hello to those of you who are watching the stream of this, wherever you are in the world, and of course especially if you're watching this in Ukraine. And whoever you are, wherever you are, if you have the capacity to donate some money, then please do that. And a couple of ways that the people in the room here can donate. On your way out, there's a stand just around the corner selling t-shirts. Well, there's t-shirts. There's loads of badges, little badges, which we're all going to put on tonight, and just donate what you can. And also our resident jazzing around artist, GéNIA Southgate, is up in the Royal box. Let's call it the Royal box. And GéNIA's been painting jazzing around for 10 years, which is how long we've been going. And she also comes on the road with us wherever we are. We go off to festivals, last week Cream and the Emergence Festival in Hastings. And in the lobby there's a painting that GéNIA did of Alina and a band at the Emergence Festival. I think it was the Alice Coltrane project, was it? I can't remember actually. Which I think it was. Which, by the way, at the start of the show, Alina played a piece, an Alice Coltrane composition. She has an album of music dedicated to the music of Alice Coltrane. It's a beautiful, beautiful album. So go and get hold of that, as well as her new recording. Anyway, GéNIA did a painting of Alina and group at the Emergence Festival, and we are auctioning it tonight to the highest bidder. The reserve price is £100. Normally one of GéNIA's works would sell for a lot more than that, but you can put in a bid. And also she's been painting throughout the night tonight, and there are paintings out there already. There'll be more at the end of the night, and she's just going to sell those off to the highest bidder. So please do, if you want to leave with something, as well as just a good feeling, then make a donation on the way out. By one of GéNIA's paintings. All the money goes to Ukrainian humanitarian charities. Right, I'll hand over to Alina again. Welcome her back.
Thank you, Jazz. Thank you, everyone, again. Дякую, Україна, що ви нас надихнули на такий гарний концерт. Thank you, Ukraine, for this kind of amazing inspiration to have this concert for you. The next tune is Ukrainian, and I'm gonna invite my dearest friend Niki on stage to join me and sing this song. Come, Niki. The last time Niki and I sang this song, it's called "Чуєш, брате мій," and it's a very beautiful Ukrainian song about Lepke's brothers. We sang this song last time in Ukraine, in Kiev, in Palace Ukraina, Palace of Ukraine. And it was such an amazing trip. So many friends Niki made. She also discovered that her grandmother was Ukrainian, and that was the first trip Niki to Ukraine where she could actually touch the ground and felt the roots. Apart from her African roots, she also touched Ukrainian roots. And I would like to say, Roman Nedzelsky, if you are listening or hearing us, he invited us. At the time, he was a director of Palace of Ukraine, and he looked after us and made this concert, amazing concert, happen. And now Roman is a commander of 180 people who all volunteer to join him to defend our country. Roman, we love you and all of you. Thank you. Дякую, Роман.
I'm very honoured to perform this very, very famous Ukrainian song. It originated from a poem written by Ukrainian poet Bohdan Lepke with the music composed by his brother Lev Lepke. It's called "Cranes, Do You Hear My Brother?" The cranes symbolize a soldier going out to war. Like the cranes, not all return from their arduous journey. And I think before I sing it in Ukrainian, it would be good to read the English translation. Do you hear, my brother, my dear comrade? Flying away there in a grey line are the cranes for winter, crying, crew, crew, crew. In a foreign land I'll die. By the time I fly across the sea, I'll wear away my wings. I'll wear away my wings. Glimmering in our eyes is their endless flight. Perish, perish in the dark mist, all traces of the cranes, crying, crew, crew, crew. In a foreign land I'll die. By the time I cross the sea, I'll wear away my wings. I'll wear away my wings. Чуєш, брате мій, товаришу мій, відлітаю сірим шнурком, журавлі у вирі. Кличуть круг, 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 вчушені помру, заке море перелечу, крилонка зітру, крилонка зітру. Мерехтить в очах безконечний шлях, гене-гене в сірім мріяці сліпо журавля. Кличуть круг, 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 вчушені помру, заке море перелечу, крилонка зітру, крилонка
Thank you so much. Thank you, Niki. We're gonna have all band back now. HipHarpCollective, Tony Kofi and Shabaka Hutchings joining me on the stage with a beautiful tune by Farrah Sanders, Astral Traveling.
Shabaka Hutchings, Tony Kofi, Adam Bzhezhinska, well done. Thank you so much. My name is Alina, and thank you again for being with us. Okay, I would like to invite more fantastic musicians on stage. We'll have our MD, Alice Webb, please. Put your hands together. All the way from Scotland, Callie Burley on double bass. And wonderful singer and a good friend, Harrop.
Everything's changing. Some days it feels like we lost control. I know inside you feel like breaking. Don't wanna face the day alone. 'Cause everyone's changing, standing divided, fighting wars. It's hard. It's hard when friends, they seem like strangers, and this don't feel like home here anymore. So in a world where everything's changing, and life's taking your crown, don't you know that better days will come? You're not alone. Everything's changing, just like the seasons. That's one thing that we know. What's in the past be undone. You gotta keep on pushing against the flow. And if the game is always changing, then why play by the rules at all? 'Cause time is never waiting. Lay down your cards and see which way they fall. So in a world where everything's changing and life's taking your crown, don't you know that better days will come? You're not alone. So in a world where everything's changing and life's taking your crown, don't let go, 'cause better days will come. You're not alone. You're not alone. No, no, no. You're not alone.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for being here.
Thank you so much. We're gonna continue with another tune. Actually, Joe, was it your tune? I think it was the original tune. Did you write it? I think she did. She's just too modest. There is another tune that actually I wrote. I can tell that. We're gonna play, and it gave a title to my new album, Reflections, which you can see sometime soon. It's a double vinyl in September, I hope. It's my baby coming. So we're gonna play the tune Reflections, and wonderful Vimala wrote the lyrics to it, and she's gonna sing, and my dear friend Julie Walkington is on the bass.
days are awaking through the veil of the night. Distance between souls are breaking. I will to will thy light. Oh, my hidden heart unfold. My silent soul unfold. Be bold. Spirit shines all these days of searching for souls that love and truth. Tides are rising, time together from the room. Echo dreams, the days are waking through the veil of the night. Distance between souls are breaking. I will to will the light. Oh, my hidden heart unfold. Oh, my silent soul unfold. Be bold. Spirit shines all these days of searching for souls that love in truth. Tides are rising, time to gather from the root. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Another round. Doing what we can. Thank you. Thank you so much. I would like to get back all HipHarpCollective featuring Tony Kofi with us, and we're gonna play another tune from our upcoming album Fire by Joe Henderson and Alice Cooper. The next tune is a very special piece that Tony will tell a little bit more about, but I'll just tell you a little story how we recorded it for our album. It was during the pandemic, and you remember what happened that actually encouraged people to raise up and support Black Lives Matter movement. And even though we were all in our own houses, all separated, we could not just stay still and say nothing. So there was me, Tony, and Joel in our own houses recorded this very special piece of music in support of Black Lives Matter movement. This tune is called Alabama.
Originally this tune was written by the great John Coltrane, and he wrote it over after listening to Dr. Martin Luther King's eulogy, and he wrote this melody. But for the murder of the 4 little black girls in Alabama, and it doesn't matter where violence or death is. I think that injustice anywhere is injustice everywhere, and what's happening in Ukraine is injustice everywhere. It's not just there, it affects us all. So this is also dedicated to the people of Ukraine, Alabama.
Дякую, Україна. Дякую всім українцям і всім тим, хто допомагає Україні з різних країн. Не тільки в Україні люди страждають. Ми страждаємо разом з вами. Нам дуже тяжко переживати кожну смерть дитини, кожну смерть людини. Ці розрушення, що несе нам Росія, дай Бог, щоб вони зупинилися. Ми всі молимося за те, щоб це припинилося, щоб ви лишилися живі, щоб ви могли будувати нове життя. Ми всі з вами, ми поможемо всім, чим тільки можемо, від самого серця. Дякую вам, українці, за те, що ви нас направду надихаєте бути кращими людьми. I just said to Ukrainian people that I am hoping for peace, and I hope that they will stay alive, stay strong, and thank them for making us better people.
Thank you, Alina. We're going to hear the last number in a moment, but before we do that, we just wanted to say thank you to all of the musicians who took part in tonight's concert, put together in, as we said, just under 2 weeks. And I want to say big thank you to everyone who performed. GéNIA, our pianist who began the night, with members of the Ukrainian community in London here, including Alina and Vladimir. Forgive me if I'm not quite getting their names right, but who sung at the beginning of the night. We've had vocals tonight from Niki King, from Vimala, Rowe, and from Cleveland Watkiss, and from Harrop. We've heard the bass played by Callum Gawley and Julie Walkington and Neil Charles. Webb played the piano for us. Hutchings, of course, played for us earlier. Tony Kofi has such a starring role. And the members of the HipHarpCollective, Joel Prime on percussion, Alina on drums, and Kelly Moncoli on electric bass. And I just want to say a couple of things about Alina. First of all, let's say thank you, Alina, for keeping the harp tradition going in jazz, because there aren't many of you out there. And she's a beautiful, wonderful harpist. I think you'll all agree. And also a real skill to program a night like tonight. I mean, the program of music has just been so beautiful and flowed so nicely. So thank you so much for that. And I have to say that did you write that song, Reflections? But that is a beautiful song. That sounded like a standard already. It was such a great song. And then the other thing, of course, to say is that, you know, I think we've all learned over the last few weeks about the incredible strength of just ordinary people in Ukraine. It's been incredibly humbling to see the bravery. And Alina's mother said to her that she should stay here and use music as her weapon. And I think that she's shown incredible bravery to do what she's done tonight, to put this on. So thank you so much.
Once again, thank you everyone, thank you the world, thank you every single person who put the show together. Just your response was amazing, and everyone in the theater, Dave and Deb, and everyone who worked for free tonight. Thank you again, you worked very hard to put the show together. I wouldn't be able to do it without you. And of course, wonderful band and everyone, and the wonderful audience. Thank you. I would just I'd like to remind the website, it's HipHarpCollective/Ukraine donate, and you can donate directly there to people, and we will post every penny we spent. We actually already spent something. We started the concert, we thought maybe £2,000 would be my limit, but actually in 5 days we already got 3,500, maybe even more. I didn't have time to look today. So I've paid already a little contribution into the van, a people carrier that was bought by my friends volunteers from Warsaw and was taken today to Ukraine to delegate it to a wonderful brave woman. Her name is Victoria, who already rescued over 100 children from Kharkiv's area, pulling them out from the rebels and taking them to safety. And her van broke, and she just needed desperately a replacement. So we did our best to put a little bit of money together and get this vehicle ready for her. So tomorrow, hopefully, she will take her trip back to save lives. It's hard for me to say how grateful I am actually to be Polish Ukrainian, because Polish people are also helping Ukrainians so much. We had maybe difficult history, but now we're united and we know who is who, and we have the enemy that we will fight. And I'm so grateful for all the world that's supporting this country, Ukraine, which is a beautiful country with lots of music, lots of talents, and I just can't wait until they can rebuild their life and have peace. Thank you very much. Can we have Niki, please, and everyone who is in the band to have our final tune, A Change Is Gonna Come.
Then I go to
Thank you so much. It's been such an emotional and wonderful night. And I hope we've got lots of donation from all over the world, from all the people who watch us tonight. Я хочу сказати, українці, мої кохані, це було дуже несамовито для нас, було дуже емоційно і тяжко, можливо, навіть для мене особисто грати сьогодні. Але дивлячись на вас, на вашу силу і на вашу мужність, я просто інакше не могла. Це було чудово. Дякую вам. Дякую всім. Thank you so much.
And come back Monday, the last Monday of every month we are here in the round. Wonderful jazz music every month.
Hey, gosh, twice in a week.
Twice in a week, you'd almost think I'm a fan.
Yes, almost.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm going to speak fast to see if music.
All right.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, all right. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Hey, thank you. Yes, I do remember. Yes, I do. Well, I had to go. A big search. Yeah.
Testing. Thank you, sir. Let me try and catch a few interviews. Good evening all. We've now come to the end of this live stream here at the Cockpit Theatre in Edgware Road. And what I'm going to try and do now is catch a few interviews with some of the attendees and some of the performers. Can I ask you a few questions? Come. Don't be scared. Yeah. Let me try and get a few people. Excuse me, sir. Can I ask you? I'm live streaming. I've been live streaming upstairs. Give me a couple of seconds. If you look into the camera. So, sir, what's your name?
I'm Nigel.
Nigel, have you enjoyed tonight's performance?
It's unreal. Absolutely unreal. Fantastic content, great musicians, fantastic voice, a really superb voice. Yeah.
But tell me, what made you decide to come down here tonight at this brilliant concert?
well, I always trust whatever is put on at the cockpit, and it's just really quality jazz. And this, it's excelled that quality. Really fantastic.
So marks out of 10.
Oh, well, 10's not good enough. Right, yeah, 10's not good enough. It's just exceptional.
Excellent, but thank you very much, sir. And I'm glad that you enjoyed it, and I'm going to try and catch a few more interviews.
Some more people, yeah.
Thank you very much,
That's fantastic.
What I'm now trying to do is catch in a few interviews with a few people who are down there. So if you look into the camera, if you go backwards slightly a bit more, I won't be a couple of seconds, I'm just live streaming upstairs. So if you look into the camera.
Okay.
So good evening, have you enjoyed today's performance?
Yes, of course I enjoyed it. It was very emotional, quite tough, but I loved it. I loved it. I had so much strength from my family, from my friends, from here and in Ukraine. Yes, that was amazing.
So would you argue the advice given to you by your mum has worked?
I think it did, and I will see how much donation we'll get in the end to HipHarpCollective / Ukraine Donate. And Mama was right, because what I can do with music is quite a lot, so I'm very, very privileged that I can do it.
But what I want you to do, look into the camera and talk to Mum. What do you want to say to her?
Мама, я тебе люблю, я тебе обнімаю, ти мене надихнула на цей концерт. Дякую, що ти є в мене. Тримайся, кохана, тримайся. Ми переможемо. Дякую.
And what's that in English? I only have English as my first language.
I said to Mom that I love her and she's my inspiration and that we will win and I will see her again soon.
Let's talk about what's going on in Ukraine, if you would mind sharing. What is it like for you, being a Ukrainian, seeing what's unfolded in front of you on a daily basis?
It's horrendous to know that all these beautiful places I used to know as a child are all destroyed. People who were peaceful people, who did amazing jobs as artists, musicians, doctors, architects like my family, my brother, they all have to take weapons now, and because they have no other choice, they have to defend their land and their families. So this devastates me the most, because the country could just really develop into something beautiful, proper European country, and now it will be very difficult to start from the scratch, but we will do it. We'll do it because Ukrainians are very strong.
Final question, you know, one thing that's really great, I was asked today to come along and to live stream this event and to help and support, and as you know, I jumped at the occasion, and this is not something I engage, but normally I don't do this kind of thing, and I've really enjoyed it. But in closing, and I'm going to catch a few people, just imagine Putin's watching. And I know you're a lady of class, so one must be careful what one says. So what do you want to say to Putin? You like that one, yeah?
I don't want to talk to him. I just want him dead. That's it. That's it. Evil will never win. Whatever you do, evil will never win. Good people will win. Good people will win.
And you know, one thing that is really great is the amount of heroes that we have seen emerging from Ukraine, and they're going to defend their land until the last.
Like I said, there is no choice. There is only one way. Death or freedom. And Ukrainians show how much they love freedom for generations, for centuries. And they will never change.
But thank you very much, and it was a pleasure to be here today. And I've no doubt you'll be calling on Street Night yet again. Thanks a lot, yeah. Let me catch a few more interviews.
4-1.
Excuse me, sir, you can't be giving out phone number when I'm doing interviews. So if you come forward, this is me normal.
Sorry? What was the last digit?
6-2.
Come forward, come
So
forward,
hold on.
come forward.
07941 9057 62. Got it.
See, he knows. Step forward, sir. All three of you. Let me start with you, sir. I hear you're from Hackney.
Yes.
When I know people from Hackney come so far.
Clapton.
Clapton. So, have you enjoyed today?
Of course I've enjoyed it. It's great to reconnect with my fellow musicians and artists for a great cause, you know. Let this be the concert and the war that ends all wars. You know, I mean, we want to see the end of all wars. You know, so it's really wonderful to be here and lending our support to all the, especially the civilians, the people, innocent people that are suffering in Ukraine. So, you know, this is, you know, hopefully this will get to the right people and help them in their time of need. You know?
When you were singing, what was going through your mind as you was booming out your voice to the crowd?
It was like, wow, you know, the song that I sang, the Marvin Gaye classic, What's Going On, how relevant it was back in the early 70s when Marvin recorded. And his labels, we know, that they weren't interested in the album and in the song until much later on. But you know, you just realize that, wow, you know, 50 years down the line, and how the song is even more relevant today than it ever was. You know, and it's almost like, you know, the more things change, the more they stay the same. You know, what have we learned from history? You know, nothing.
But thank you very much, sir, and I thoroughly enjoy hearing your voice. And what I want to do, I want to capture this young gentleman here. Sir, good evening. My name is Wendell Daniel from Street Mike. What's your name?
My name is Julian Bahula from South Africa.
Julian! South Africa's a long way, South Africa to Edgware Road. Why are you here?
I had to come here, and funny enough, I didn't know about this show. But a friend of mine, because it's my birthday today.
Oh, happy birthday. Let me guess, you're 21 today.
His name is David Chambers. David used to play with me when I used to do gigs against the struggle of South Africa.
Wow, thank you.
I'm the one who started the Mandela, Release Mandela festivals, concerts, whatever.
Big up, big up, big up, big up, big up, big up,
I
Street.
did that at Alexander Palace in 1983.
Yeah.
And I worked with Dave Chambers. Dave knew that is my birthday today. And he invited me here. And
Have you enjoyed it today? Have you enjoyed the concert today?
Julian, we have to go.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. So listen, I gotta go, but thank you very much.
Yeah, I enjoyed the concert because it reminded me the time when I was a fundraiser for the struggle of South Africa.
Excellent. Thank you very much, but I've been told I must leave. Thank you very much. Because they got to pack up. So let's go in the foyer, catch a few interviews.
I mean, can I ask you a big favor? No, can you grab 1, 2, 3? Okay, so you got 3 items? Yeah, I look like my tongue.
I'm going to pack up because I have to go myself. Now I'm going to pack up because I've got things to do myself. I'm just going to tell people yes, this is it. Whoops. So for all of you who are watching, good evening. My name is Wendell Daniel from Street Mike, and it's me who's been live streaming this excellent event down here at the Cockpit Theatre, and it has been amazing to see and hear so many great performers down here tonight, and it was, for me, to do something like this, it is unusual because normally I do a lot of political stuff, but it was great to be down here tonight just listening to musicians playing beautiful songs, and they've raised thousands of pounds. And what we want you guys to do is to go on the various sites and click that donate button and make sure you donate your money for this good cause. But I'm going to be signing off for now because there's other things I have to prepare for tomorrow, especially Westminster Abbey, 2 o'clock, the Commonwealth 2022 commemoration, where the Queen should have been there, but Prince Charles will be the boss man down there. So I'm going to be closing down now, but all I would like to say is thank you very much for watching, and goodbye. I'm being told I must leave because things are closing, but thank you for watching. Goodbye. Give me the thumbs up, make your comments down below, share and follow, but goodbye. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.